Hello, lovely people. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day. I wanted to check briefly to see if I'm live here on Facebook, and it looks like I am. Awesome. God and Goddess, thank you so much for this beautiful day that you have given us to exist in and enjoy this wonderful earth that you have created for us. Thank you so much for all the blessings that you have given us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be the hands and feet of Christ, Lord and Lady Christ. Thank you for being with us while we walk through these contested worlds and try to uplift ourselves and others out of the darkness that we have fallen into. Please help us to forgive others and help others to forgive us as we all try to improve ourselves and become the best versions of ourselves possible. In the name of Elohim, I pray. Amen. Today is Body Day, and I will pull up the text here. Let me just grab a rock really quick. Cool. Our God and Goddess, immanent and transcendent, send to all your angel of peace. To my body, send your angel of life. I realized that I had not given you some practical tips on the body, and that was the only one of the group that I haven't. So I wanted to just focus on that today and give you a few different tips that you could potentially use to try to foster peace with your body and have that come into all of the other realms of your life as well. The person that goes into all of our interactions is us. So if we're healthy mind, body, and soul, all of our interactions, we're going to have a better time because we're going into it better prepared for it and better face to deal with not only the demons that are trying to influence and afflict us, but also those trying to afflict and impact and influence those that are around us as well. Hey, so what? How's it going? I love the blue hearts. Blue's my favorite color. David D, how's it going? God and Goddess, please help us focus us to create a golden age. Absolutely. It is coming down to our daily decisions. And again, one of those biggest decisions that you can make is to go vegan, and it kind of leads into the topic today anyways, because the sustenance that we are putting into our body is really, really important, whether it's our food and drink or the media that we're consuming, the music that we're listening to, the TV that we're watching. All of these different factors are going to either foster peace inside or create this chaotic environment where dark forces, dark entities are able to influence us and whisper thoughts into our ears and confuse us into thinking that those thoughts are our own. So obviously eating the proper way is really important, but just a few other things that I have here. Thanking your body for something specific that it did. Maybe at the end of your day, you can be thankful that you can walk, thankful that you can digest, thankful that you can breathe. Just having this attitude of gratitude and being thankful for this amazing machine that our soul is inhabiting right now and the health that we have. We've talked before about the attitude of gratitude and how Miriam taught that is what the Essene healers teach others to heal themselves, and an attitude of gratitude can basically help heal anything. And even if you're at a diseased state, that your only way to heal is to drop this physical body, having that attitude of gratitude for the time that you've had and the body that you're going to have in the future will help make that process better as well. Another thing with the same idea, just showing your body love. I know something as simple as just taking care of yourself, washing your body, and giving yourself a little bit of a hug, and like not in any sexual or weird way, just like massaging your body and just giving yourself self-love that so many people don't have. It's going to help as well. These bodies are amazing, and I don't know about you, but I've definitely done a lot of damage to mine, and I want to help repair that in all sorts of ways, and helping to mend the the emotional relationship between me and my body, and loving the skin that I'm in is really important. And that's why I'm also helping share that with you. So other ways that I have found myself helpful in finding peace with the body is movement and expression. A lot of people are very cooped up inside. They don't dance. They don't go out and hike. They don't run. You don't. When was the last time that you skipped? When was the last time that you moved in a way that maybe was out of the box that society tells you to move your body in that way? Especially for me, in the past few weeks or months or so, I've been going to ecstatic dance in Mount Shasta, and it's really helped me to express myself and have some of the freedom and joy that I have been lacking in not doing that. So dancing freely, doing yoga, doing stretches, or whatever sort of exercise resonates with you. Maybe after you eat, you go on a walk to help the digestion process, and do some meditation on the way. Walking barefoot, definitely important as well. Going outside and getting in touch with Mother Nature on a physical level, putting your bare feet on the ground. Also taking in some of the light from the sun, the nourishment that is going to help heal your mind, body, and soul. It's really important that we take steps to connect with nature, because the powers that be have tried to disconnect us from the very beginning. Go inside, put sunglasses on, don't, go explore in nature, right? Not even being able to go on vacation because you have to work all the time. Different ways that they've tried to disconnect us from nature and keep us from nature, right? Go into the big cities. Taking that independence and freedom back, that connection, and going in nature and reconnecting with all of the different elements is important as well. Fire, earth, air, water, spirit, wind, or which one am I missing? Anyways, connecting with all of these different elements in different ways that resonate with you. I always feel drawn to the water when I'm feeling like I need refreshed or cleansed in any ways, it can really be beneficial and help take away that, and just reconnect with all the elements that ultimately comprise who we are. And that'll also help when you're doing your Essene healing hands, because you will be taking daily actions, or however often you feel led to do, to connect deeper with those elements, and then you'll be able to help channel those elements. Well, I shouldn't say channel, help invoke those elements, and well, you are being a channel for them. So I mean a channel in that way, not channel as in channeling from other spirits or whatever. Another thing, I only have a few more here, is doing sorts of rituals. You can use different oils to anoint like your chakras. There's a ritual in the Megillah that we'll talk about in the future that has different oils for each different chakra that you can do before you go to bed. Anointing your body with oil, bathing with intention, doing a bath that you can, again, massage yourself in a loving way that's not sexual or weird or like I'm not encouraging any of that. I'm just encouraging self-love in the most innocent way. Different crystals can also help with that as well, especially if you're trying to tune in and really get your chakras, the physical and the spiritual, connected in that manner. You can also use different crystals to lay on your chakras as well to help balance and connect you in that manner. So that being said, today I plan on going on a walk here on Mount Shasta in the woods, or maybe up at Panther Meadow. I'm not really sure what the day holds. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. But I'm hoping for a really great day where I can focus some time on my body and reconnecting. Even the powers that be want us disconnected from our bodies and in this state of just zombie mode where we just go and we're not aware of the different energies and feelings and sensations that we have, even our intuition. So there's so many different ways that they've tried to disconnect us from our own body and the physical body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, all of these different things. So taking steps to reconnect those and to find peace in the whole is really important. And that is what I encourage you to do. So What Says Blue is my favorite color too. Cool. And So What Says twerking. Well, I would not encourage that, but you should dance in whatever, like, just, the divine is watching you. And I'm not saying that there's not a time and place for sexualized dancing or whatever, like between two people that are having, like, in love or whatever. But I also think you should keep that to yourself, and that we definitely should not be teaching children that. So, anyways, hey Kyle Smith, how's it going? I keep electronic music on in my home, which keeps me moving. So liberating. Even my cats are calmer. Someone sent me a video recently about how the beats in EDM music. I should look it up before, don't quote me, but we'll have to revisit this. But they were actually saying that the constant beats were actually helping to keep people younger, because it was like helping them, the energy level. And we'll have to revisit it, but it was really interesting that you brought that up as well. So we'll have to revisit that in the future. Obviously, the music that we are surrounded by is going to play a big role on our lives. The powers that we have completely controlled the music industry to where you have to be a part of the agenda to become famous. And even in the Christian music industry, the it's completely controlled. So if you think about, even in the Bible, it talks about, essentially Satan being the leader of the chorus up there, and then coming down here. So a lot of even the Christian music, it sounds positive and stuff, but it's messages even in reverse, and the intent is not real. And a lot of it, especially I'm talking about the Christian music genre, is based off of nonsense philosophy or theology that, Christ's blood, being covered in innocent blood, being forgiven because you're covered in blood, all of these things that just, like, the one that wants to have you kill animals and show up to court covered in blood and say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," that's Satan. Okay, the more covered in innocent blood you are to show up on court day, the bigger the applause he's going to give you, because that's what he wants you to do. That corrupting evil, not God. The God that created this world loves you and loves animals too, and wants us all to live in peace and harmony. So it's really important that we take steps to achieve that peace and harmony. But anyways, the music thing, yeah, really important that we are listening to positive, upbeat stuff, and the frequencies, the 432 hertz, all that stuff is really interesting to look into if you have not already. That being said, I'm going to get off of here and go and do some reconnection before tomorrow. So What Says a Fire and Ice, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes, Earth, Wind, Fire, Air, Spirit, right? Ether. And not in that order. But anyways, I'm going to go and spend some time before tomorrow. Tomorrow, I plan to go through the Holy Megillah with you and read all of the passages that have interactions with Peter. Peter, as many people believe, was the cornerstone that Christ built his church on. We're going to see in the Megillah a completely different story. That is very, very interesting. So I hope that you will tune in. That'll be tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST. And if there's any other topics that you would like me to discuss, as always, let me know. I will be happy to do so. I really enjoy spending this time with you all, and I appreciate that you're taking time out of your day to, again, tune into something that is uplifting and something that's not 30-second clickbait or whatever for entertainment. I'm hoping that you are trying to uplift your soul, and I'm happy that we are on this path together. I hope that you have a wonderful day. May God and